Life is full of work and stress. Parenting can be a mess. Being a woman is hard enough without adding on that extra stuff. We'll cover topics of every kind. Helpful resources we will find. We'll even drink a bottle of wine. Join us. It will be a real good time. Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Nikki.
And welcome to Working Mom's Wine, where today we're going to drink something a little different.
And whine about our crazy, busy, stressful working mom lives.
That's right. And we're in person today. Yay!
We're never in person anymore.
I know.
We're too
weird.
busy.
Mm-hmm.
Brought to you today by Belle
And
and Jasmine.
Best two princesses. Today we're drinking tea. I went to a trivia night last night and I drank wine there, and I was not in the mood to drink wine today. And then we thought, why not do a dry March? So we're calling this Parched March. We are going to do an episode around mocktails. We're drinking tea today.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to make it a month-long experiment. We're going to do... we're not going to track a whole bunch of different things, but we are going to do like a weigh-in. Nikki's got a special scale that will be able to tell about more than just like our actual weight. So we'll be able to see if taking a month off from drinking affects anything. But that's the only change, the only purposeful change we're going to be making.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it affects things. I know for a fact that it'll probably make our skin better. That is the one downside of drinking. But yeah, just thought it might be a fun little experiment.
But you know what we forgot to do? Weigh in before we ate sushi.
Oh yeah, we just ate some sushi. That'll just make our results look better, maybe.
That's right.
And it's not like we're dieting either,
No.
so there's that.
Just looking to see what it changes.
Mm-hmm. Dinah's down there.
She's staring at us very intently.
I don't think you want this tea. We decided to have green tea.
Yes.
Since we had sushi.
That's right.
Gotta
Stay
go
on
together.
theme.
That's right. Anything in particular you hope to get out of not drinking for a month?
Less heartburn when I lay down at night.
Oh, that's fair.
It doesn't bother me every day, but when it does hit, it's enough that I have to take chalky, nasty antacids to go to sleep, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Although pizza and red sauce does that to me anyway.
I feel anything tomato-based now
Yeah.
is a problem. Bell peppers are a problem.
Bell
I used to
peppers?
make, I used to make fun of our mom because she doesn't ever want like peppers and onions and things, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. I still eat them, but I try to do it earlier in the day, or like I just know that I'm gonna have a Tums. Which I hate because I don't know if this is for everybody, like the same thing for everybody. I feel like if I have a Tums, the entire next day, my palate is off. Like everything tastes weird.
I don't use Tums. I use a different brand.
Maybe I should
It's
try that.
supposed to be... I don't remember if it was just like it had more natural ingredients or what it was, but it was supposed to be better for you than Tums for some reason that I don't remember now.
Yeah.
But when I use it, the whole next day I feel it coated on my tongue.
Yeah.
So that would make sense.
I even stopped using the chalky Tums, and I'm using the like chewy ones, which are delicious, which I think is probably a problem.
That's what I used when I was pregnant.
But it just ruins your taste buds, in my opinion. So, glad to know it's not just me being a weirdo. Maybe your nightly glass of wine has turned into 2 or 3, or you're overdoing it on the beer and you have the paunch to prove it. Okay, so it's supposed to help us sleep better. Drinking before bed increases alpha wave patterns in the brain, a kind of cerebral activity that usually occurs when you're awake. So it can give you disrupted sleep because you're drinking right before bed. You'll consume less at dinner. This is true. Every time I drink, I eat more than I should. You may feel new sugar cravings. It's very possible that when you give up one substance that makes you happy, alcohol, you're more likely to reach for the other. So
How
that's
rude.
something we'll have to watch out for. It does say you'll experience weight loss. I do know that that's a fact. Like, the biggest problem with alcohol drinking is you're consuming liquid calories versus not liquid calories. So, like, maybe you are good all day, but then, like, you have a couple glasses of wine, and it's like, well, I just negated all of that. Yeah, it clears up your complexion. Improved mood and energy levels. We'll see. I do tend to be a happy drunk, so I will get very annoying, very loud and very annoying, but I'm also very, like, hyper and stuff. But I will say, like, if I'm doing stuff around the house and I start having a drink or two in the middle of the afternoon, I stop doing things. So there is that. But I don't know. I feel like it's a mood elevator for me. It says you can see initial benefits within a few days. Improvements in mood, gut health, skin, and liver function happen within the first few weeks to a month. So we should be seeing a lot of the positive benefits within this month. And don't be cheering just yet. We are not stopping drinking for good. But what I do like about these things is it's always interesting. I mean, I watch a guy that this is all he does. It's like different. I quit this or that for a month. It's interesting to see how it affects things. It's always good to give your body a reset. And I think too, it'll probably like lower how much I personally drink. Because I do get in like these rotations where it's like I'm drinking like all the time instead of like twice a week or something.
Yeah, it's easy to build up a tolerance and need more to feel the effects anyway. So like this will help reset the tolerance.
Yeah, exactly.
Need less to feel the same, but yeah, it's always good. I've read a lot in my field about how the liver can heal itself if you give it a break and stuff. And same, liver cirrhosis and things like that. You can reset.
I'm always a little worried about that.
As long as you're not too far gone already. Although if you have a fatty liver, then that's a different protocol. So,
you know what other benefit this is going to have for us, or at least for me, is
saving money.
That also, yes, it's going to be great for our budgets. I was just drinking this tea and thinking about how much I love tea, and I don't drink tea as much as I used to. And now I'm going to be reaching more for tea because I'm going to need something.
I will say I started drinking more tea recently because, of course, there's a social media trend called being a Chinese baddie, becoming a Chinese baddie. And
is that why you're doing the Tai Chi?
No, but it did come at the same time, and I was like, I mean, this might be part of it.
That's something I
actually signed up for it first, but
nice.
But I was like, okay. But there is lots of stuff on there too about, it's kind of like the lifestyle of Asians and like the different things they do for their health and implementing little things at a time. And the main one is starting your morning with a warm cup of water. And it can be tea, or it can just be water with a lemon in it, or just plain warm water. But the things it does for your digestive system in the morning to get you going is really good for you. Especially for women who have a cycle. It can be very good for your body to maintain your warm chi.
That's right. Very healing. Very
so I
holistic.
started doing that first, not starting with my coffee, but starting with tea and warm water. And then having coffee a little later in the day, which is helpful at work. And
I've definitely been... I haven't been doing caffeine regularly. 2 days ago, I think. World of Warcraft dropped its latest expansion, and it's early access right now.
Oh boy.
I know. And I knew I wasn't going to be playing today. We're going to whine a little bit. Here's the whine. So, Brandon has recently decided to start working from home on the weekends instead of driving in when he has to do it. And that's great. He should take advantage of it. I'm not saying I should be the only person allowed to work from home in our house. But because we have both of our computers in the same room right now, and because he's a very private person, when he's working, we all have to stay out of the room, and I don't get to play my video games.
You need to set up a computer for him down in Lucas's area.
We've been talking about it. I don't get to play my video games today, so I thought I'd podcast. The good news is, though, it's like usually just like one day out of the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, I got off topic. So the reason I brought that up,
Okay.
because it dropped, because I'm trying to stay up late and then get up and go to work the next morning. I have had coffee the last couple of mornings, but there was like before then, like if I had like a night where I had bad sleep or whatever, I was like, oh, I'll just have tea instead. And then lately I've just been like, oh, I'll just have coffee. I need to get back in the habit of thinking, we have tea at work too, and I could bring my own tea, like whatever. Like I need to remember tea before coffee.
I found this really cool diffuser on TikTok that I want. It's like a glass, almost like vase, and then it's got the little middle section. It's all pretty, and then it has the like glass cup kind of on top or bowl.
Yeah.
And you put the loose leaf tea in it and pour the water over it, and then you hit the button and the water pours through, but not the leaves, you know. So and it's so cute. And I've had it in my cart for probably like 4 weeks now.
That's awesome.
Just haven't bought it. But I'm like, ooh. And everyone's
Saving it for
making
later.
ads for it, you know, and they're like, remember in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, where we had that beautiful shop called Tivana.
Oh,
And they're like, it's very Tivana-ish.
There's a lot of good health benefits to like the Asian lifestyle for sure too. Like they walk a lot more. They have like the fresh fish all the time. The tea, of course. Tai Chi is like super duper good for joints and
Yeah, the class I'm taking is actually set up
bendiness.
by the Arthritis Foundation.
Yeah.
And it's like fall risk prevention,
yeah.
which is funny because
Tai
I'm
Chi, not
40.
just for senior citizens.
But I have fun. It's a very mindful activity too. So if you're into mindfulness and meditation, and I said I just need a little zen in my life, and the clubhouse was doing it. I've never participated in clubhouse stuff here, even though we've been here for like 6 years. 7 years. And I was like, okay, it's on the middle day of the week, the middle of the day. It's perfect time to like
get a little reset.
right, get a little zen.
I keep telling myself I'm going to get up a little earlier or get up at the normal time, kick the kids out of the house, and then like fit it in before a shower and do like a little Tai Chi because everything's on YouTube now.
Yeah, the whole thing I do is on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's on practice.
But I just keep forgetting. Like, I should make a phone reminder to go off. Yeah. Get the healing ball.
Yeah, it's very fun. I always think I'll do that too because part of the reason I don't like working out is I don't want to have to get ready twice in the day.
Yes.
So it's like I don't want to get up and get ready and then get sweaty and have
Yeah.
to take a shower and like, you know. But I refuse to wake up any earlier than I absolutely have to log in for work. So
I don't
that's
like
not
it.
going to be a thing. It's just not. I've tried so many times. I'll do it for a couple weeks and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So I just need to find a better way of routining.
Yeah, we finally got like a small gym room at work. I'm a little self-conscious, so I don't even want to like step on a treadmill if there's other people in the room. But then the other thing, of course, is if you go down there and get sweaty, I don't want to go back up to work because we don't have a way to shower. And usually by the time I'm leaving work, it's because I have to run to like some kid activity or something. So
Yeah.
there's a couple days where I could probably just stay late and do it, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'd rather walk around the neighborhood or do some YouTube yoga thing.
I have been taking Dinah for walks on my lunch break. Just a
Yeah, that's
short little
a nice
loop.
perk of working from home.
Yes. She's so energetic, and if I take her on one in the middle of the day, then she's less annoying for the last half of my workday. And then she's all energized again by the time Ari gets off the bus. But yeah, it's good for both of us, and the weather's been nice the last week, so it's been doable.
Not for long.
Shh.
Yeah, I should probably try to get outside today, or I'm gonna die.
What are you hoping to get out of this the most?
I think just the reset aspect,
Yeah.
because I am more likely to reach for an unhealthy drink over a healthy one, and I was doing really good at that for a while. So between more tea and then I still have that, I like to do this, I don't know if I've mentioned this on here before, I think I have though. Like I've got like a collagen powder and a hydration powder that I like to put in water, and that way I can drink water but it tastes like not water and it has extra healthy stuff in it like electrolytes. They make the plants grow.
Easier hydration, a little bit of a reset.
Yeah.
Fresh start.
Yes.
And I do. Sometimes you're just getting the habit of doing things. And it's nice to reset the routine.
Right. And it's not very fun when I pick up a glass of bourbon and I feel like I have to have 2 more to get a little buzz going. So it'll be nice to like do that reset.
I got a little tricked by reality TV season.
Oh yeah?
1 is ending, 2 more are starting. I like to watch with a glass of wine my reality TV because it's always very dramatic. And
it's the best way to judge people is with a little wine in your hand.
Exactly. So Love is Blind came out with a new season, and they do big drops like 3 times for the one season. We've been through 2 of those drops. Traitors just ended. Survivor just started.
Yep.
House of Villains started, but I haven't started it yet.
Yeah,
it's like, oh my gosh.
Is that like a weekly drop too? Because I watched the first episode. Yeah, I need to go back and see. But I watched the first episode and I didn't even look to see if there was a second one.
I didn't watch anything yet, but the last 2 seasons I binged together in one weekend recently. So I don't even know how they did in the past.
We were talking, so when we were at the trivia last night, it was 2000s trivia. The question was, which winner of the first season of Survivor later went to prison for tax fraud?
Oh. I know this. Oh no, Survivor. I'm thinking Big Brother. Never mind.
It was Richard.
Oh.
Why did I bring this up?
Duh, because he's on House of Villains.
Yes, and that's why. Okay.
Or was on House of Villains.
Yes. So my friend and his wife were there last night, and she was the one that was like, that came up with the answer first. She's like, oh my gosh, it's Richard, And I said, have you watched House of Villains? Because she knew like all the reality show question answers. And she's like, no. And I was like, you need to, because on season 1 or 2, Richard's on it, and it's pretty entertaining.
Yes. I'll admit I stayed away from it for a long time because I had an attitude about
Richard?
Well, no, just about how dramatic it was going to be. And I know reality TV is dramatic, okay? Mm-hmm. But this is like a whole other level. This is like Housewives dramatic. And I don't watch Housewives.
It's so funny.
I don't want to watch a show where everyone's just screaming at each other for an hour. I want there to be actual, I don't know, competitions and storyline and other elements, right? Relationships, things like that. And like, you get onto Housewives and you feel like it's just
yelling,
injected people screaming.
Yeah,
like that's all it is. And I'm just, ugh.
I'd be looking so mad right now if it weren't for all the fillers.
Right. I'm sure there's more to it than that. I'm being judgy.
Sure,
but yeah, I don't. That's one I won't watch. And so when I looked at House of Villains, I was like, no, this is going to be like that on steroids.
Yeah.
No, thank you. But then Amanda told me she enjoyed it, so I hit play and I was like, okay, I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. They have some really interesting aspects to the house itself. Mm-hmm. They do competitions.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And there is some yelling drama stuff, but it's not.
Yeah, because it's all the villains of different franchises.
Right.
But this one has something very interesting from the first episode. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can't believe What's-Her-Face is on it for the 3rd season in a row.
Oh, I know. I picked her to win just because.
Get somebody new, guys. Come on.
Well,
Fresh
she's
blood.
This isn't going to be a spoiler of any kind, but it's kind of funny because she'll make these comments here and there where, like, she's like, I basically live here now.
Did she get her same room again?
I think
she had to fight for it the last time.
I think she did. I don't remember. Because there is
Tiffany, New York.
I think she does. Because there's a little bit of discussion about that.
Yeah.
But
and you gotta love Joel McHale, so
yeah,
he's the host.
Yeah, he's a good guy, a funny guy. Sorry, I was wondering if we wanted to talk about the ending of Traitors a little bit.
We could do that.
So if you haven't watched it and you care, this is your warning.
It's time for some reality.
Reality. How do you feel about the ending? Are you happy? Are you sad?
I loved it. I'm very happy.
Called it, but
people
loved it.
People are like, the faithfuls don't know how to faithful this year. They didn't do any worse than any other season I've ever watched.
And production cut a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
From what the post
Like, you gotta know they're just gonna follow the drama.
Yeah.
And people are like, Kristen and Mark didn't do anything. No, they just didn't give them a storyline on the show.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they didn't do anything.
Right. We just didn't get to see what they were doing.
I feel like Rob was masterful.
I agree.
I can't believe he was a traitor at the start and made it all the way to the very end and won by himself. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And when he came on the show, I was like, this moron ain't gonna make it far. Because I watched, the only season I've ever watched of Love Island, because it's another show that I hate, was his season. So when he showed up, I was like, girl,
Oh,
please. He's gonna be gone in like 2 weeks.
It was like, I knew he was gonna win. I knew he was going to throw the other two traitors under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get mad at some of his end game decisions. I think Eric was a stupid decision to recruit. I don't think it was a stupid decision to agree to get rid of him in the end. Well, okay.
Eric was a stupid decision if you wanted to win with another traitor.
It's also, though, that you run the risk of him slipping up because people caught on to Eric right away.
That's true, but then they'd just banish him. Like,
yeah, but
no loss.
when you're trying to keep him in to a certain point, it just makes it more difficult the earlier they catch on.
So I think his other options would have been worse.
I don't know. I feel like him and Mark could have.
Now, Mark would have been a good traitor had he been voted in, but then Rob wouldn't have made it. I don't think Rob would have won. And if he did win, it wouldn't have been by himself, so he would have had to split
It
the
would
money.
not have been by himself. Him and Mark would have gone all the way together, for
If
sure.
the goal is to go to the end and be alone,
I just got nervous.
He made all the right moves.
I got nervous that Eric was going to say something stupid and implicate Rob too. I got and Johnny caught on. Like, Johnny and Tara knew that it was them by the end. I got nervous when they didn't decide to kill Johnny, that they weren't going to make it to the end. But my boss and everybody at the office was like, you got to kill Mark. Like,
yeah.
They knew he was going to kill Mark.
Well, and the problem is that there was already slight suspicion on Johnny and Tara, and there was no suspicion on Mark. So if you keep Mark in the game and get rid of Johnny, then you have somebody at the round table that nobody suspects and that you're going to have to fight at the fire.
He's just lucky that Mara didn't, change her mind.
Yeah. He's lucky that Mara was stupid and gullible.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say she's stupid. Maybe she's a smart person. I don't know. She comes across very gullible and...
That is also my favorite part of the season.
Strategic.
Was when he finally had to tell her that he's a traitor.
Her face. She's like... And she's like, I just kept waiting for him to say, kidding, just kidding.
Right, and you can tell. And even
silence.
before he says it, it was really funny because we watched it again at work.
Yeah.
And he's standing there and he's just like, shit. And he's just like, no. And it's like, did you forget that you're a traitor? Like, what are you dragging your feet here for? And everybody at work was like, he's so afraid to tell her right now. He wants to turn around and be like, Alan, will you tell her? But it was funny to watch that, and it was also funny to watch after she sits in it for a minute and tells him to shut up, and she's just like, dang, you really got me, And it was just such a good way for it to end. There wasn't this ultimate disappointment between Suri and Andy,
Yeah, she had the kind of reaction you want people to have.
Exactly,
where
yes.
you're like, dang, you did a really good job.
You
got me.
played me.
And not, I hate you forever. This is
Right.
personal.
Right. Eric needed some time. Mara was like, damn, okay.
Yeah. Eric should not have needed time. He should have known that was happening.
Yeah. And
when they pointed out the reunion, you remember what he did to the other two before you, right? You had no suspicions? And he was like, no.
And quite honestly,
come on, man.
If I'm a traitor and people are talking about me, because Eric knew people were suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be upset if I end up being voted out even by the other traitor. Do I think we should try to play together? Yes. Am I going to expect that they will fall on the sword for me at the risk of them also leaving the game? No. It'll be very interesting to see how this month goes.
We're about to find out.
I got to thinking the other day, we have our event at the gun range on Thursday, and I won't be drinking afterwards now. But it's no matter what month you pick, there's something going on,
Yeah.
So I'll just have to be good. I think that's going to be, I made myself a reminder in my calendar to go off every day at 3 p.m. Do not drink alcohol today. because I'm afraid that, like, I'm gonna forget. And, like, we have coolers at work every Friday. We have team events where afterwards we might drink. So I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna forget.
Habits are hard.
Yeah.
Hard to break.
I know. I was thinking about that at work too, because I had a one-on-one with my boss's boss.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you do great. I think, like with everyone, there's things where like we can try to tweak it to improve things better. And I'm like, I 100% agree with that. So he gives me like these 3 steps he wants me to try this month. And I'm like, I'm going to have to put this on a Post-it note and stick it on my monitor, or I'm not going to do it. So yeah. I can be very bad about establishing new habits these days. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. We should have tried it in February, so we only had to do it for 28 days.
Did we pick the month with an extra week in it too?
Yes, we did.
Oh my god.
What
are we doing?
I was just, well, it's still 31 days either way though, right? Like,
I don't even know.
yeah.
Yeah, of course
So,
it is. Duh.
even though it's 5 weeks, it's still like an average month.
I can count.
Yeah. So anyway.
Okay, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4.5 ish weeks.
And the other nice thing is, like, even though I have 2 events this month,
Yeah.
they are non-drinking events. One is at a church, the other is a school-sponsored thing. So,
But you know what we're gonna miss?
spring break.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, I did think about that, but we don't ever go out.
I don't either, but I did sometimes make Irish mules at home.
Mules. I thought you
Yeah.
said meals.
No, mules.
It's like we can still
In the
cook.
Browns little cups, you know.
Yeah, I do like mules. Mules are good.
That's
all right, we gotta stop thinking about alcohol.
Kissing my Irish heritage goodbye.
Right. Well, as always, you can find us on all the socials as Working Moms Wine. And if you want to participate with us, feel free. You can track your own progress and let us know in the comments how everything's doing. If you have any tips, favorite mocktail recipes, anything like that, feel free to leave those too.
Loose leaf teas. If you have a good loose leaf tea distributor that ships,
Yeah.
drop it below.
We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.